Hello again. Here I am barging in on you for another, just a short little video. Oh, I always say that, don't I? But I wanted to, something that just popped in my head that I want to do. Well, I was sitting here and I was thinking as I was tearing fabrics into 5x5 squares because I'm going to be making a lot of mug rugs. And my kitchen towel rag things. I'm going to be making them too. You will see them in my itsy bitsy Etsy store. But I go from one project to the next. I'm just constantly change. But one of my things for 2022 is I want to use what I have. Sometimes I almost forget what I have, and then I see something new somebody's doing, and then I want to do that. So this is what this is what I'm going to do. See, now I might be working all day on making one thing with sewing because I love sewing. But then with all these other projects that I have, all these other supplies that I have, other projects I can do. So this is what I've done so far. I got my notebook out and I started writing a list. And on my list, I've already got like 75 different things on here. I call it 365 things, but I don't have that many on there. But I might, since I've only been writing on here one day. But what I want to do is I'm going to take my, I have also got a lot, isn't that a beautiful can? I have got a lot of greeting cards, not greeting cards, but a lot of game cards. This is about 1/10 of them in here. But, so what I want to do, yeah, they're all different, you know, I got just really cool ones. But what I'm going to do is, I want to put each one of these things that I have on my list, like my list. Quilt square. I'm going to write quilt square. Okay, so, and I'm going to put that on a card. These are going to be prompts for 2022, and I'm just going to put that on a card. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write each one of the things, because I have so many things, and I have done so many things. And I can just look through my videos and say, oh, I remember when I did that. Oh, I just thought of another thing. Boho bead. B-O-H-O bead. I keep thinking of different things. Okay, so now I've got my first card done. And I'm going to continue. And I'm going to, like, here, I got sequins. Let me mark the one off that I've got a card for. Okay, so I can write sequins on here. S-E-Q-U-I-N-S. Okay, so I'll write sequins on there. And what I'm going to do is, like, today, whatever day is today, I'm going to pick a card. Each day, I'm going to pick a card out of my 2022. Isn't that good sound ring to it? 2022. I'm going to pick out a card for 2022. And so if I pick it out and it says sequins, I'm going to get my sequins and I'm going to get them out, and I'm not going to work on them today, work on them tomorrow. So this is going to be just a hint of what I'm going to do tomorrow. Okay, then I have a Christmas ornament. Let me write that. And then a mug rug. I'll write that. Sewing machine.
What about it?
I'm making a video.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Sewing machine. Okay. And then I have steampunk. And these are just prompts. They're prompts or ideas. See? Now. So whatever. And I'm not going to look. I'm not going to ever look to see what I pull out. Gosh, maybe I'll even put Valentine's on there. And I might pull a Valentine card in August. You never know. And once I pull a card, I'll put it in a separate file or a separate box after I pull the card. And I will, and then once I use them all, I'll go through them again. Now that doesn't mean that's going to be all I do on that day, because I do more than one thing. Like today, I've finished my page of my second day of Christmas. That is finished, and I got a few things together for my third day, which is for tomorrow, and got a few things together for that. I've tore my fabric into little pieces, and and then, is that all I've done? And then, of course, I ate too, but then I thought about doing this, you know, so that I can have like little memory joggers. And I'm looking through, because I've got a lot of things up in shoe boxes, and my shoe boxes are labeled, the clear plastic shoe boxes, and I look at some of them, and I see things that I haven't touched in a long time. Just because I haven't touched them doesn't mean I don't want them or that I don't want to do them anymore. But I got things on here, like look at my list now. I have make something from a quilt square, watercolor paint, acrylic paint, fabric paint, die cuts, make a tag, junk journal page, color book page, heat embossing, paper flower, Zentangle, carve a stamp, slow stitch, fabric journal, wax seal, buttons, beads, crochet, fussy cut, envelope. See, like an envelope. I might just want to make something out of an envelope, or maybe I'll take my envelope cupboard thingy and cut out some envelopes. Birthday card, Christmas card, tea or coffee dye, a tulle sandwich, collage, mixed media. And then I already did these ones, steampunk, sewing machine, mug rug, Christmas ornament, sequins. And like, you know, and then glue gun, heat gun. So, and that means I got to do something with a glue gun, something with a heat gun. And so that means I put my heat gun right down here on that day. If I pull that, I'm gonna put my heat gun down, and what I'm going to do with my heat gun? Maybe I'll paint, maybe I'll do some heat embossing, something, but I'm going to use my heat gun. I got lace, a doily, wood, rickrack, cork, so many things to do with a cork, and I've got corks, but I just don't think about it. And so that will be fun. Thread spool, angel, doll, nail polish, fabric strips, resin, staples, paperclip, safety pin, sequin, so I got that twice, cardboard, chipboard, corrugated cardboard, spray ink, alcohol ink, ribbon, a book page, glue, unicorn, product label, tassel, cluster, colored pencils, playing card, Nouveau drops, wire wrapping, punches, wad of thread, salvage edges, needlebook, stencils, punch dots. I save all my punched out dots. I got a whole bunch of them, almost a whole shoebox full. I got to do something with them. Gelatos, dendritic painting, jelly roll, gel pens, or jelly printing is what I meant there, rubber stamps, boho bead. That's what I got written down so far, and I've just been writing them this morning. Those are just things I've done things I have. And and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put each one of those things is going to go on a card. My cards are going to go back into this box, and then I'll just pull a card like this, and I'll read on it, and that is what I'll do tomorrow. I won't do it right then on that day because I'll need to get the supplies together and decide what am I going to do with that item. And so I'm always going to pull the card that is going to be for the following day. And so that's all I wanted to share with you. And I think it's going to be fun. It's going to challenge me to do something different. Do something. Now I might plan to make mug rugs all day, but in the midst of making mug rugs or whatever I'm doing on that particular day, I'm going to pull a card, do something with the card that I pulled, and and that's going to, I was just watching like a Zentangle video of, there's so many new tangles out there for Zentangle now since I was doing them, and because I did a whole series on Zentangle one time for a while, and then I got away from it, and now I was just watching a couple of videos of some new Zentangles, and I said, gosh, I got to do them. And so this is what I want to do. And so I'm going to sit here and I'm going to work on these cards, and I'm going to write each one of the things I have so far. I mean, like safety pin. Okay, if I pull a safety pin card, that means I have to, that is what I'm going to work on. I'm going to work on something that includes a safety pin, making something from a, oh, I didn't put a paper clip. I got to write that down too. Maybe I did, but I don't think so. Paper clip. And gosh, there's so many things that I have already done once or twice or 3 times or 100 times, and then I don't do it. And then I don't do it for a while. And so this is the kind of thing, this is what I'm going to do. And I think this is going to be really fun because I won't know what I'm going to pull. And so I don't know. And I'm going to, like I say, I'm going to pull it one day, and that's what I'm going to do the following day. And I sit here, I might sit only 5 minutes and work on that something different. Or I might work all day long, because if I pull out gel printing or something, well, that's going to take me a long time to do, but it's really good. It'll get me working with my gel printing. So I'm telling myself what to do, but I don't know what I'm going to tell myself each day. So that's just what I wanted to tell you just right now. So, yeah, that's just what I wanted to tell you just right now. So, but that's what I'm going to work on this afternoon. And let me go ahead and read you something. And let me read out of You Are Stronger Than You Know. This is a really short video, 13 minutes so far is all. Okay, let's find something. Oh, that's a long one. I can read all them words? Holy schmackaginoles, that's a lot of words. Good thing I got my spectacle goggles right here. Respect yourself. Respect your efforts. This journey isn't easy, and it's not for the faint of heart. It takes tremendous courage to follow your suffering, to show genuine compassion for yourself, and respect yourself for what you have endured. As you've learned by now, not everyone in your pre-illness life will make the journey with you, but at the same time, you've met some very important new people, those who are sharing your journey because they're ill as well, or people who, like you, for who you are, and therefore want to share your journey. No matter how you construct or conceive it, faith is essential to your trip, and the most essential pillar of that faith must be your faith in yourself. This faith will grow as you acquire the ability to see and understand your situation, as you learn how to cope with your situation, I read that sentence over. As you learn how to cope with your particular needs and desires, as you discover the authentic person you are now, and as you learn to tolerate the chronic and ambiguous, faith doesn't come in flashes of lightning, huge breakthroughs, or amazing epiphanies. If something like that happens to you, enjoy the experience. But the real growth of faith happens like all growth in nature. Slowly, over time, real faith emerges gradually out of your many small daily acts of courage when you stand with yourself. If you feel shaky, remember that you're not alone. Sooner or later, all of us will be on this journey just like you are. You already know people on the road who want to support you, just as you want to support them. Everyone needs to borrow the strength and faith of others at times, just as everyone shares faith and support when they're feeling strong and confident. And that was written by Patricia A. Fennell, MSWLCSW-R, and I don't know what those letters mean. But this comes out of the book You Are Stronger Than You Know, Words of Hope and Encouragement for Someone Living with a Chronic Illness. And so that's my reading for today. And I hope you all kind of think about this. And I mean, your list will be so different than mine because you have different products than mine. But if you just look at what you have, look, you have buttons there, you have sequins there, you have thread there, you have fabric. Write those things. Those are the things. And so write those things, and then that's what you pull and you work on, whatever you have. Pull out a coloring book, whatever you pull. And so that's it. I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, and keep you busy. Keep you busy and out of trouble. Keep you happy, keep you safe, keep you healthy. And I ask all these in God's name. And so, thank you for watching. And please come back again when you have the time. And God bless. And that's it.